Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to our webinar on Red Team Infrastructure on the Fly with RedInfraCraft. I'm Nandini Bharadwaj, the operating officer at CWL, and your host for today's session. It's fantastic to have you all here with us today. So let's get started. At CWL, we are committed to shaping the future of cybersecurity through innovative and hands-on learning experience. Our enterprise spans across various domains, offering individuals and organizations the tool they need to build strong cybersecurity skill. So our key offering includes learning management system. It's a structured learning hub where user gain access to high quality course material including HD videos and PDF covering a broad spectrum of cybersecurity topics. Number second, we have CWL Cybersecurity Playground. It's a hands-on platform with a theme cybersecurity labs designed to mirror real-world attacks and defense scenarios. User can start these labs on demand, allowing for flexible and immersive training. And number third, we have Infinity Learning Platform. It's a cutting-edge plug-and-play learning space packed with challenges across red teaming to blue teaming and cloud security to elevate your practical skills. Additionally, CWL also provide customized on-site training for organization and accept bulk order for corporate upskilling. For more inquiries or for more details, feel free to reach out us at support@cyberwarfare.live. So let's move on to next slide. Okay, so now it's time to introduce our speaker for today's session, that is Parth Agrawal. Parth is a security researcher at CWL with a deep passion for cloud security and the platforms like AWS, Azure, GCP. His intensive knowledge in cloud infrastructure and security operations make him an invaluable part of our team. As a dedicated cloud security enthusiast, Path Insights will provide us the immense value in today's discussion. So, moving on, for our attendees, as a special thank you for joining us today, we're excited to offer attendance certificate and webinar video recording, along with the PDF material for future reference and guaranteed access of Infinity Learning Platform for all attendees. We truly appreciate your participation and look forward for your insightful session together. Now, without further delay, I'll ask Parth to take over.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Can anyone respond me if you can hear me and you can see my screen? Okay, good. So once again, good evening, everyone. As we are in the IST time, so it's a evening. So I'll be walking you through an exciting tool built by our team, which is RedInfraCraft, which is a powerful utility designed to automate red team infrastructure deployment, making operations faster, learner, and more resilient. Let me quickly share the PPT. Okay, yeah. So this session is going to be short but packed. We will be exploring the tool's feature, its use cases, and even walk through how to set up a full red team environment in just minutes using a single command. So if you are a red teamer or a cloud security enthusiast or just some curious about offensive infrastructure automation, you are in the right place. So in today's webinar, we are going to explore Red InfraCraft by answering a few key questions. What exactly is Red InfraCraft? Why should you use it? How does it work in practice? And finally, what are its real world use cases? Okay, so moving forward to our first question, which is what is Red InfraCraft? So Red InfraCraft is an open source Python based framework developed to automate the creation of red team infrastructures over cloud platform. Think about C2 frameworks, phishing setups, payload hostings, all developed using one-liners. Okay, so one-liners means one command. It's built on Terraform for the automation, and we'll be using one Python script to solely go through our frameworks, making it highly customizable and extensible. So whether you want to spin up a Mythic C2 behind a CloudFront distribution, or launch a Ghost ship campaign, or you want to host payloads with PawnDrop, Red InfraCraft makes it effortless and consistent every single time. Okay, it's built with flexibility in mind, so you can mix and match the modules you need. Want just a Mythic C2 or with ELB with CloudFront? No problem at all. You need an entire infrastructure. Let's say you want Mythic C2, you want ELB, CloudFront with your phishing setup, with your payload setup. There is thing for that as well. Okay. Now let's move to the second question, which is why Red InfraCraft. So here I have shown you the complete diagram of Red InfraCraft, what Red InfraCraft can produce. So as we can see, Red InfraCraft is all into major cloud providers. So we can spawn infras in all three cloud providers. We will look into the infrastructures deeply in our later on uh, things. Okay, let's move on. So now, why do we even need a tool like this? Well, to be honest, setting up a red infrastructure is one of the most tedious, repetitive, and sometimes very error-prone parts of any operation. Okay, so red teamers often find themselves surviving on the old traditional scripts and spawning infras again and again. So even if you have Terraform scripts from previous ops, they usually need to be edited for every new campaign, changing domains, IP ranges, their infrastructure types, cloud regions, and many more things. Not only is this time consuming, but it's also easy to make small mistakes that could lead to OPSEC failures or wasted cloud resources. Let's say you by mistakenly enter the wrong region. So your complete infra is in the another region where you don't want actually. Okay. On top of that, the red team infrastructure must evolve. Okay. So let's say if you want your C2 to be stealthily, perhaps hidden behind a CloudFront distribution, as we talked earlier. You want facing servers that can be quickly replaced after a takedown. You want payload hosting that's fast to deploy and equally fast to destroy. Doing it all this manually takes hours of setup time. So Red InfraCraft simplifies and standardizes these things. It ensures every deployment is clean, consistent, and fully automated. You run a single command and the entire infrastructure comes to life, fully configured, secure, and operational. Okay. And when you are done, tearing it down in a just simple, no lingering EC2 instances or forgotten buckets costing you money. It handles cleanup gracefully. Just one command, like we do for the spawn, we have to do one command for the destroy as well. Okay. Now all this is all about the Red InfraCraft. Let me show you the GitHub repository as we have made this tool open source. Let me show you the GitHub repository. Just quick check to the webinar display. If you are guys are able to see all the screens, if you are able to see my GitHub repository, just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Okay. So here we are at the Red InfraCraft repo. So you just have to visit the Red Team operations under that we have to go to Red InfraCraft. I will paste you the URL in the chat section if you want to go to it. So here you will find all the details and everything. I will let you guys do the walkthrough and everything. So now let's shift gear and see Red InfraCraft in action. So first of all, we have to go to our the some CMD or PowerShell, anything. So we will just clone it. So here the directory structure is so clean. Everything is organized by tool, mythic, pondrop, and everything will be organized. Let me walk through you the directories. So here we have two important directories. First is the RedInfraCraft one, and second is the infra deployment guide. So all the scripts are under the RedInfraCraft directory. Okay. And then after moving to RedInfraCraft, you have to move to the Terraform to view all the files. Here we have segregated all the scripts under the cloud provider's name. So we have AWS, Azure, and GCP. Let's say you want to see the all the infras of AWS. Move to AWS. Here we have five infra options: Mythic C2, Evasion, GoFish, and Pondrop. Let's move to the one of the infra, and I will show you. Here we are just seeing the directory structure and nothing actually spawning any infra right now. We'll do it after some time. Okay. Let's say we will be moving to the CloudFront one. So here you will find the Terraform file here. Okay. Let's move back. Okay. So here we find the .py Python file. So this is the directory where we will be running our commands to spawn infra. Okay. One more thing here, we have the first step is to clone the GitHub repo. Second step is to set up some of the required files. Okay. So let me quickly do it. I will show you how to do it. You have to move to the Terraform directory. Here you will find this tfvars file. So let me just open this file. So here we have this variables to be added. So if you are working with the AWS thing, you have to add the access key and secret key of your privileged user, your AWS region. And this will be the key name means here you have to enter the EC2 PEM file name. You just have to name it. Like let's say if you want your PEM file to be secret.pem, you just have to give the secret. You will not get the .pem extension for this key file. Okay, but it will be your RSA based key file. Okay, in the Azure you have to mention the subscription ID. Here you have to mention the client ID. Okay, and the client secret, and also the tenant ID of your Azure for the for the Azure. And again for the variable key name, here you have to enter the secret file name. Okay, VM secret file name. For the GCP, we just have to add two things: your project ID and your location. Again, your region, whichever you are working on it. And yeah, this is all about the second step. Okay, so let me just walk you through the commands. So in the Git repo, you will find the commands, all commands here. We have the help commands as well here. So in the help command of the tool in the CMD as well, you will find all these commands. I will show you how to do that as well. So let's say you want more about the RedInfraCraft tool, just info it. Okay. Then if you want the help, so here all the commands and all the arguments will be mentioned here. If you want to know more about the commands, you just have to enter help without hyphens. So all the commands and all the details regarding how to spawn infra, how to destroy infra will be here. Okay. So let me quickly spawn the mythic infra. So let me just copy this command C2 mythic. So this will spawn the infra with like one EC2, and in that EC2 it will install our mythic and everything. Let me just spawn it. So it will not take much time, but definitely few minutes you have to give it to spawn everything properly. For the meantime, I will once this is done, I will show you the another infra that I have already created, which one is the full infra, Mythic C2 with ELB and CloudFront. Let me just because I have already spawned it because it will take little bit more time as we are spawning much like more resources. This we are just spending two three things or like five things here. Let me just keep it already exist. So here the issue is if we move to the Terraform file, I will show you the issue that you guys might also get it. Okay, cd AWS, then cd, we are spawning the Mythic C2 one, this one. Here, see, secret file is already present here. Okay, so what we will do, we will remove this secret file. Okay, and we will try to spawn it here. So the issue is if you have already like created the infra with the secret file name, you can't create another PEM file with the same name. So that's the issue we got here. So let me just spawn it again. Yeah, I have to move back to the main directory. Yeah, here you can see the file has been created. Okay, my bad. Just give me a second, guys. Let me change the secret file name. So the secret file name you have to change in the tfvars file. Okay. I have my credentials over there. That's why I have to turn off the recording to safeguard my credentials. That's it. Let me just move again. Let me turn on my screen sharing. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Let me just quickly spawn it again. Yeah, this time it will be good as I have changed the secret file name. Yeah, so I have changed the secret file name to secret one. I will also show you the location of the secret file where you can get it. So this file is very important because this will help us to SSH to our EC2. With this key file only, we will able to SSH into our EC2 instance. In the later on steps, once this infra will be spawned, I will show you how to do that as well. So this is the fourth step that we are in. So this is the fourth step, which means the deployment step. Let me just recap all the steps. First thing first, let's clone the RedInfraCraft repository from our GitHub repo. Second step is to set up the required fields in the tfvars file. Third thing is to choose your module, whatever infra you want to build. And fourth step is to deployment step. You have to run the command. So here you can see the our infra has been deployed successfully. Here you will find some of the details. So this is the command to destroy this particular infra that we will do later. This is our machine's IP. This is the username of machine. Okay. So let me show you how to SSH to this particular infra. Before that, I will show you the location of this infra. Okay. So, sorry, location of the PAM file. You have to move to the Terraform file again. So you have to move to the directory to like whichever module you have selected. Okay. So we have selected AWS one, and inside AWS we have selected the Mythic C2 infra. So you have to move to this directory. So here you can see secret one. Okay, this is the PEM file that is here we downloaded. So earlier the issue was in my AWS management console, I have already created one PEM file with the secret name. That's why it is not taking. So I changed the file PEM file name from secret to secret one in my tfvars file. Okay, so this is it. Now if I want to SSH, I just have to SSH dash I. I have to take the secret file name from here. Our username is this Ubuntu at the rate, my bad, at the rate and your IP. Okay. So permission denied. Guys, give me 1 minute as I'm using the Windows machine. The chmod command will not work. I have to concise the permissions because it is too much permission has been given to this file. Let me just quickly lower the permission of that file. Just a second. I have done that thing. Let's SSH to our server. Yeah. So we are inside our EC2 machine. You just have to move to the access directory. Inside access, you will find the mythic directory. Sorry guys, something. Yeah. Okay. The connection has been lost. Let me do it again. Okay. Meanwhile, we will see the another infras as well. Let me move you to the all infras. Let me show you all other infras as well. Once that SSH is done, we will look into it. So after, like, once you spawn the infra, that's all. You have to go to the mythic if you want to use mythic. But before that, we will see the other infras as well. Yeah, inside infra deployment guide, you have three directories again here: AWS, Azure, GCP. If you are working on AWS, all the steps will be mentioned here as that we have already seen. Okay, change the PEM file permission SSH to the machine. Then we have this infra which we have just spawned. So we have video as well. These are all the commands. Once we are inside, like, this is the command to spawn the mythic. This is the command to, like, we move to the mythic directory. Then we have to do see the credentials for this. This is the command. Okay, these are all the commands. Maybe some SSH issue from the AWS side. We will see it later. Okay, these are all the infras. This is another infra which we were talking about, Mythic C2 with ELB and CloudFront. This is the another infra. Okay, here we have all other infras as well, the same details. Then we have Pawn Drop here. So you can go through all this particular infras and you can spawn all the infras. All this stuff is mentioned over here. Okay. Let me try to do SSH to another infra as this particular is making some issue. So here you can see secret file. So I have already created this particular infra. Okay, SSH. Let me just show you. Let me just show you this particular infra deployment I have created over here only. So these are all the information that we got once we create this particular infra. Here you will get the CloudFront domain that we have used. Here you will get the destroy command, the machine IP, and the machine username. Again, this I might have to change the permissions. Give me 1 minute, guys. Or let me just change the screen sharing settings. So let me again share the screen. So again, we are in the another EC2. So this particular infra, let me show you the architecture image for this particular infra. So we have created C2 with the redirector. So this is the complete infrastructure. So we have spawned one EC2 instance. Inside EC2, we have like we have installed Mythic, and we have here elastic load balancer. Then for the redirection, like we have the CloudFront over here, and through the internet we are targeting with the active implants. So this is the basic infrastructure that we are working on. Okay, so inside access directory you have to move. In the last infra, that might be SSH connection issue from the, like, AWS side. Sometimes it happens. Okay, now we have to move to the mythic file. Okay, inside mythic all the mythic installations will be there. You just have to press the cat.env and you will get the credentials. Okay, and if in some cases you might not get these credentials, you just have to restart the mythic service that we have already shown the commands over here. You have to again start the mythic service, then it will be done. Okay, let me again just open a new PowerShell file, and I will show you the how you can do the mythic. So at the 7443 we have made the localhost port. Okay, so that's it. Now we can locally host the mythic. You can see here we have successfully hosted the mythic locally. And for the credentials will be inside this environment file. You can copy from there and you can do the rest things. Okay, all the steps have been mentioned over here. Once you do the mythic locally, this one, sorry, we are in the ELB side. So here we have completed this step. We have make a localhost connection with the mythic. So after that, the steps will this particular steps will help you to create payload. Okay, so follow this particular steps and you can create the payload. I'm not showing it here because it will not relevant with our webinars actual thing. Okay, we'll be here to view the capabilities of the mythic. We are not actually spawning the infra. I'm just showing you what infras you can spawn here. So this is how you can spawn the infras. Let me now show you how to destroy this particular infra. Python RedInfraCraft. Then we have to give the AWS, which is cloud provider, and then what we have to want to do destroy, and which infra C2 infra and the infra. This is the infra type, and we have to give the infra name. So we have spawned the LB mythic C2 with the LB infra. Okay, so command might be wrong. We just have to do the help and let's see what is the actual command. So the destroy command for the to destroy mythic LB structure is this. So give me a second. So this infra will be destroyed within a within some minutes as we have spawned the EC2, CloudFront, load balancers, target groups, security groups. So it might take 7 to 10 minutes to destroy the infra. But again, it is a way much like lesser than if we are spawning it manually. Okay. So this is all about the Red InfraCraft, how you can spin any infra in the Red InfraCraft through the Red InfraCraft. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, this is our from 0 to C2 in minutes that we have already seen. So where Red InfraCraft makes an impact means let's see the use cases of this particular tool. So Red InfraCraft works and what it can do we have already seen. Let's bring all together by dividing into some real world scenarios. So let's say if you are preparing for a client red team engagement, you need C2 infrastructure with redirectors, TLS, and maybe some payload hosting. Okay, instead of spending hours configuring your EC2s, your CloudFront, your load balancers, okay, instead of doing that, you can run one command and Red InfraCraft sets up your entire infrastructure securely and consistently. So how amazing it is. Okay, so if you are in time sensitive operations, let's say like your purple teaming or internal red team drills, every minutes will be counted. Okay, so with Red InfraCraft, you don't waste time troubleshooting. Infrastructure is ready in minutes, giving you more time to focus on execution and reporting your stuffs. Okay, this is one of the use case where you can use this particular tool. If you want, if you need to quickly test payload delivery, staging, or evasion techniques, Red InfraCraft can deploy Mythic or your Pound Drop instantly, letting you test your payloads in real environment before going live. Okay. One more scenario can be like once your engagement ends, it's critical to clean up, right? So Red InfraCraft lets you destroy all your infras within a single command. So just press single command and you can enjoy your coffee. How, like, so you can rest while RedInfraCraft actually works for you. Okay. So yeah, that's all about the RedInfraCraft, a lightweight yet powerful and practical tool that lets you focus on operations, not infrastructure headaches. If you want to check it out or contribute, visit our GitHub repo that I have. For that, I have already sent you the link of the GitHub in the chat section. So, yeah, thanks for joining today's session. I hope Red Infragraph finds a home in your offensive toolkit. We are actively improving this tool, so feel free to drop feature requests or even collaborate with us. Let's automate red teaming one infra at a time. Thank you and happy hacking. Okay, that's all for the today's webinar. Yeah, guys. Okay, so one announcement here. So we are giving away some CRTID certifications, their vouchers. So as a part of this webinar, we are excited to give away CRTID vouchers to you guys. So for like to participate in this giveaway, you have to do simple steps. So I will tell you the steps here. So you have to deploy a red team infrastructure using Red Infracraft and you have to share your experience over the LinkedIn. Make sure to tag CyberWarFare Labs in your LinkedIn post. And second step is to you have to take the screenshot of your LinkedIn post and you have to copy the post URL in the email and you have to share the email to the support at the rate cyberwarfare.live. Top like 5 lucky members will get this ERTID access. Okay. So I will be pasting the steps in the message. You can follow this steps and you can claim your CRTID certification vouchers. So yeah, guys, that's all. If you have any question, any query, you can post it now. Let's see some of the questions. When this is going to upload in the YouTube? So yeah, soon we'll be uploading this recording. You will get it. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, but you will be getting your recording. Yeah, Hassan, you will be getting the recording. Saying some apologies, I'm actually experiencing some audio issue. Could you please check? Okay, Raju, you will be getting the recording. So if you got any issue, anything, you can rewatch it. It's a simple introductory webinar for the Red Infracraft, but like as we have curated the repo very precisely, you can find all the details over the GitHub repo. If you face any issue, you can ping us on the Discord. You can send us on the query on the Discord as well. Yeah, yeah, sure. You will get the PPT as well. If you are Augusto, if you are suggesting about the PPT, it will also be uploaded. Yeah, guys. If any other queries, sometimes it might be like you will face some issues while deploying this infras because of it. We are working on the cloud, and cloud providers, they are continuously changing the services, making more changes. So might be sometimes you will find issues, but majorly we have tested all the infras. They are working fully fine, and we are also constantly modifying it. We are constantly upgrading it. As we said, the C2s should be like evolved, and in future we will also add more C2s, more architectures. Yeah, sure. In the chat section you will find the repo. If you guys are not able to see, I have again sent one more thing. So as we are celebrating our fifth anniversary this year, we like anniversary sale is going on. If you guys want to learn more in the red teaming side or on the blue teaming side or on the cloud side, we have very good offers going running now. So you can check out. We have individual deals here. We have bundle offers here. I will share you the web page website link as well. If you want to buy the certification, this is the time as we are offering the huge discount. This is a once in a year sale. So this is the complete pack with full offer and all things. Yeah. So here you will find as we are celebrating 5 years of CyberWarFare Labs and we are celebrating 5 years of learning innovation. So here you can check out all the bundles with the exciting prices. As you can see, we are offering 50 to 90% discount. On some courses, you will find the 90% discounts as well, or maybe even more. So please check it out. And if you are feeling to buy, you can buy because this is the time. Why do we need to make a LinkedIn post and send it to CWL? Yeah, because this is the giveaway steps we have finalized. So you have, if you want CRT free voucher, you have to follow the steps. If you want CRT voucher, Romuald, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. No, no, no. You can post about webinar. It's your call. But if you want CRT if you want to participate in the CRT giveaway, then you have to follow, like you have to go to the RedInfraCraft. You have to spawn one infra and you can post about that infra. You can post about the RedInfraCraft over the LinkedIn, and just as a POC you have to take out that screenshot and the URL of your LinkedIn post, and you have to craft a mail and send it to the support@cyberwarfare.live. So with the response top like with the or with all the response, lucky 5 members will be getting CRT. Everyone will might not get, but it's a huge chance. 5 lucky members will get the CRT. That's for sure. I guess your query is resolved. Okay. So if that's all, if no more queries, we can wrap up this session. As I like, we will meet another session in sometimes else. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm wrapping up this session. Just one more minute. If you have any question, you can ask now. Okay, I feel that there is no more questions or queries, so we are ending this session. Stay happy, stay focused. Thank you.